So here we are then, ready for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for LCR. It's getting all excited up. The lights are on. Unfortunately, we have no rain, which is a disappointment because that would have really blown the entire internet up. But drivers are now getting already. Mixture of strategies. We already spoke about the potential strategies. This race has got a lot of underlining elements. You've got the battle for second place. You've got Syrah starting up the arse. It's all going to be very, very interesting. Whew! Alright. Felipe's readied up. LK's readied up. Dan's readied up. It's all getting ready to go.
We are very nearly ready.
Run through the grid then quickly. KJ Gamer pole position. Suzuki Cito alongside him. Irlo T-Bow in P3. Barstow Box P4. VS Hydraulics P6. LCR Boulder P7. WL Clone Troop in P7. 8th DTO Felipe. 9th John Pap. 10th LK11 Dylan Dums. 12th Amazed OT. 13th VRC GC. 14th Not Yell. 15th Revenge. 16th Apex. And obviously 17th is Syrah. Breathe.
Yeah.
Drivers now go around on the formation lap. And what is your prediction then for the top three here today?
Top three. Gosh, that's a tough one.
Yep.
Got to think it through a little bit. Who do I go with? I'm going to go with Crescito, Dralex, Syrah.
Oh. Right, so we've both agreed on something, and that is Syrah's finishing third. However, I've said all season this man deserves a victory and he's yet to have one. I'm calling Felipe to win this.
From the media, was this?
Yes.
And
I like the look of that alternate strategy.
If you see me to softs, I can tell you now, I doubt that. I doubt that will work if he's playing mediums to softs. I'm going to say
mediums
that now.
Double softs?
Mediums double softs, not a clue. Not a clue how that's going to work.
I think that's what he's planning. I think he might run this medium stint pretty short, and then double single softs. The guy in the middle, I'm saying it's going to be T-Bow.
So
this might be one of those where I also want a really competitive battle for second place in the championship. Going to
I mean, it's all up in the
because
air.
we haven't had a championship.
It's all KJ is on pole position. We got Crescito in second, Timbo in third. Bryce Letterbox could throw a cat amongst the pigeons like he's been doing in the last stages of this season. He could throw a cat amongst the pigeons yet again. Dralex in fifth, Mulder is in sixth. Felipe a couple positions further down on the medium tyre. Syrah at the back, we got Amaze also to look out for in 12th on the softs. It has all the ingredients for a very interesting race.
Here we are then. Syrah pulls up into his final grid slot. KJ on your left, Crescito on your right. 5 red lights. Come on. And we are finally underway here in Abu Dhabi. A great start for Mulder on the third row of the grid. But KJ with an absolute beauty leads into turn 1. T-Bow runs to absolute Narnia. So does one of the Mercedes. Contact between Boris and the Mercedes. But KJ holds lead. T-Bow second. Crescito third. Boris fourth. Mulder fifth. Dralex sixth. I think there's been the absolute mother of all accidents in the background. It's Narnia out the back of the field. Mulder's cut the chicane. He's got himself for a Clone Troop, but it won't really count. Clone Troop actually shoves Mulder up onto the curb. I always hate starts. I can barely breathe during them.
Here we go.
KJ leads, T-Bow second, Crescito third. What's happening now? Oh, hello. Dralex, Mulder, Clone Troop. Side by side. Dralex is through, up into P6. Mulder sends it back on the outside line. But no, the Canadian is through against the Dutchman.
Syrah already up to the 11th from the back. Up grid it was chaotic. Really, it was
I've just noticed that.
It was absolutely chaotic at the back of the grid, but moving up towards the front, it also seems to be very competitive. KJ looks to be trying to check out Mulder with a 3-second penalty already on the, and we're only midway through lap 1. That is not a good showing from the Dutchman. KJ though holds the lead as we enter the hotel section for the first time in this Grand Prix. Lap 1 on 28. Tim though hunting him down in second place. Crescito taking an interesting line through the hotel section. He's in third position. Boris Letterbox in fourth position. He's going to be looking to pick up any pieces if anything happens between the front three up ahead of him. Clone Troop has had a decent start. He's up to 5th, Dralex into 6th, and that rounds off a rather chaotic lap 1.
It's a shame we didn't catch any of the background squabbles, but that's just the joys of this league sometimes. You have to concentrate on the front because the back end will do it itself. So Sierra up 6 already. He's got a man who we thought was going to be his championship rival. Amazing. Here he goes into the chicane.
Not late enough.
That's
Not
the
late
bail out
enough.
of
It's
it.
a Brazilian. You'll have to wait to probably till the end of this back straight, but we'll go on board, I reckon, with the battle for the lead. Because Tibor is in the slipstream of the Williams. He's going to try and make anything work to 7 kg. Kind of comes inside, was confirming, or telling KJ, not KJ, Tibor, no you don't. But these two are, well, they've got a little bit of a gap, not enough of a gap to make anything ridiculous, not like breaking a second or anything. Cristillo is still very much there. Tibor having a look up the inside of KJ into turns 9, 10 and 11, but nothing doing. John Pap and LK doing battle as well further behind as they go into the double chicane. LK looking to get that move done. Also got Drex and Clone Troop going side by side. Mulder's going to look to pick up a piece of this one. Here goes Mulder around the outside of Clone Troop into the hotel section. Clone Troop getting ever so close to the barrier. Side by side between the Williams and the Red Bull. Mulder trying to hang it around the outside, not yells out of the race. Clone Troop holds that position, but crucially for him, he loses that 5th position to Dralex.
Breathe, my friend.
No. If you have seen the F2 races this season, you know I do not get a chance to breathe in the sprint races. I never get a chance. It's just non-stop action, and it's the way it is. As well done. Series in the pits. It is tactical. I did mention a potential early pit stop.
Bold early pit stop.
It's a tactical pit stop. There's no wing change. No wing change for the Renault driver. He's on the mediums. He's doing exactly what I potentially suggested, pitting very, very early on. Just getting into clean air. That's what Sarah's done. DRS enabled as well on this lap.
Bold strategy call there from the Renault driver. We'll have to see how this goes for your LCR Season 8 champion. We'll have to see how this predicament works out. Felipe is buried himself all in the back of Mulder. But Mulder, of course, has DRS on Clone Troop, who has DRS on Dralex.
Tibor.
Dralex got his own little mini train.
Tibor's
getting
going
very
to go
close.
To the outside of KJ through turns 9. And he's got the inside for turn. Outside for turn. He's actually been that's a bit of a lag spike, and that's going to allow Cristillo to go off the inside. Into turns off. Up the inside goes to Rosso. Capitalised from a save from Miro Tibor, but Tibor goes stick his nose in there. That's brave. Goodness me. Tight as it gets between the two. Tibor sticking his nose in, probably where he should. There's contact for the back. I think Boris left box in the front round, and indeed he has. Indeed he has. Tibor's got a time penalty as well for exceeding track limits. Well, this is a very chaotic Grand Prix, it seems. Very chaotic.
Boris
and Dralex in.
John Pap, both onto the back of the field. Dralex into the pits then from what was P4 after Boris. I'm not 100% sure what's actually happened there, but hey, medium tyres go up for Dralex. Oh no, that's off, sorry. It showed up as mediums first. So,
interesting.
Also interesting. Yeah, in the first and second
Mulder.
So it's a Rebel Mulder. We both noticed at the same time.
Through turn 3. John Pap's also been squirrely on exit there. Sirius has actually jumped Dralex in the pits. That is how powerful the Sirius could potentially get. Sirius could win this. Tibor also actually had moved on Cristillo. Tibor's got that move done. Into turn 7. Amaze on Felipe.
Possible switch there from the two Frenchmen. Tibor, of course, needs the points a bit more than Cristillo, because he does, don't get me wrong, he's in a battle with LK over 6th place in the championship. However, doesn't really need these. Actually, he goes from it. What the hell was that? Cristillo from absolute miles back nearly takes out his compatriot in the braking zone. Sarah and Dralex still going at it with P12 and P13. This
there goes the Canadian.
Could have well have been
to the
a championship battle. Jesus!
This race.
That might be of you in your prime. A little bit over aggressive sometimes.
This is a race that's not disappointing in the first few laps. Goodness me, just side by side battling.
Shut up.
left, right, and centre. KJ takes Crucier into the pits.
And Crucito. Clone Troop stays out, so does Amazed. Felipe as well. Everybody stays out, bar the two guys who just came into the pits. So we need to watch KJ in retrospective to Syrah or Crucito. They're both going to be pretty darn close. So it's actually Dralex, to be fair, would be the main guy. I think these two are going to be fine, though. Through goes the McLaren of LK. John's going to be up next, followed by Dralex. I think they're both fine. Oh, no, they're not.
There's KJ.
No, they are not.
KJ. Syrah.
KJ emerges.
My.
Dralex is just there. Oh!
Many noises occurring in the commentary box. John had a span through turn 3. Wants to get up there as he was wide the previous lap. What is the order there?
KJ has a... So right now it's KJ, Dralex, Crucito, Syrah. T-Ball's going to fall to the absolute rear arse of this field. The reason they made so many noises is because John Pap died right in front of KJ's car, and it nearly caused an absolute death as Dralex goes defensive on Crucito into the braking zone. Gives a massive lead to KJ out of there. Moving further up, when Maze has got himself back to Clone Troop. And KJ, yeah,
that's crucial. That's crucial for KJ. That is broken DRS. Not quite sure. Syrah, though, with quite frankly a genius strategy call, is, well,
in the battle for the lead. Yeah.
As Crucier is actually wide on the exit of turn 12. These two are going to go side, are they? So right round the outside into the hotel section. Job done for BRL Syrah. Tibor into the pits. Felipe and Clone Trooper also doing... No, they're not doing battle. That's because Clone Troopers actually into the pit lane. Breathless action.
Indeed.
It's still going to continue. Where's Tibor going to fiddle out in comparison to the battle for the lead? He was battling for the lead a couple of laps ago. Where is it to fiddle out with the overcut? KJ and Dralex have already overtaken him. Where is Syrah?
All the way to the back.
Oh, this is going to be tight between the two. Tibor filters out ahead. Just ahead of BRL Syrah and ahead of Crucier, actually.
So after all the pretty big pit stops, it's left Syrah in a net P4. Because there's no way May's going to come out behind these guys since he was 3.5 seconds behind T-Ball. He's going to be around Clone Troop again. John Pap is falling behind Apex, and we have a yellow flag, so I presume it possibly could be. There goes
Tibor for the inside of Dralex on the ramp to turn 7. DRS surely jumped it up for Tibor, and indeed it is. That's a crucial move for the battle for a second. I'm still questioning that strategy call from Dralex actually to go on the soft tyre. It's an interesting one. We'll see how it works out for the Mercedes driver. He's going to have a go back at Tibor into turn 9. No, it looks like he's far too far back to make anything happen. And I think we might be able to get a little bit of a breather here.
Yeah. Do you think Dralex's decision to go on the tyres was a game glitch and not his?
Could well be. I mean, we've seen it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's anything new.
Yeah, exactly. So it could just be something that, it could just be something that is a bug, but it could also have been that Dralex thinks that possibly going onto those tyres earlier than everybody else could have made the undercut work. If he'd got in front of KJ, then yeah, I think it would have made a bit more sense, but right now, he's going to drop like a stone. KJ himself's actually starting to catch up to traffic with Dylan Jules and Drizzle's Revenge just in front. So I can't take a game track seriously. It's
fair enough.
I have a terrible way of pronunciation.
Felipe and the base have come together. Oh, hello. They've come together with the hairpin. Whose fault was I? Don't know. I just cast them and they were spinning round. The LCGC is going to take what is potentially going to be the lead of the Grand Prix, potentially. He tucks in the slipstream off the Scotsman. He's going to pull to the outside. It is the LCGC in the hat. He's going to go all the way around the outside of turn 7. He's going to try, but he's going to be hung out to dry, is he? That's going to be forced over the cover for the lead. It's now going to have a go at the Haas again. He's going to regain that position. He does lose after the contact with the maze. We don't know whose fault it was, but either way, he goes to the LCGC actually with the DRS. He's going to go to the outside of the maze. Into turn 9. Side by side between the two. The maze is going to try and squeeze him. He just gives him enough room for the LCGC. He's going to go back up the inside. He makes contact with the Scotsman. Felipe has to back off a bit, unsure of how the LCGC's tyres was going to react. And, well, chaos all round. What's going on further behind with the effective battle for the lead? Tibor has gone with the DRS of KJ Gamer, it seems.
KJ's caught the 2 guys in front at possibly the worst place on this track. Dirty Air is rancid in this last sector, and he's going to lose so much.
Drelex
did
all over the place.
I know what Drelex just did, and I think he's now got brown trousers.
Yeah, indeed he does. That back end was all over the place on the exit of the third last
So KJ
corner.
T-Ball, Drelex, Ciro, Crescito, all in one giant DRS straight here on lap 8. Remember, we're only on lap 8, not lap 18. Lap 8. This is Abu Dhabi. This is Abu Dhabi, for God's sake. Usually you stop talking about lap 8 because nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Well, a few good things about this game is it for some reason multiple strategies. Oh, KJ hits the bumps. KJ hit him, and now T-Ball might get a phenomenal exit here. And here comes a big fat slipstream train, gaining. Comes the Monaco race winner. Will the man still to win a race behind him? KJ goes to the left. Will we see a Hackett and Schumacher? Not quite. T-Ball gets close, nearly hits him up the arse. And actually, Dylan Drums actually holds on and holds up T-Ball heavily on the exit. T-Ball goes to the outside line. Gets a good run. However, I do not see this. This should pull off pretty easily. Later on the brakes in front, they've still got a 3-way battle. Dylan is holding on. T-Ball is through. And now,
Sarah
goes to the inside line. Yeah, Sarah straight down the inside as well. Crescito just behind these guys picks a penalty. Now Drelex will have a go into the long left-handers. Forces Dylan up onto the curb. Now Dylan will have a Crescito problem.
Yeah, Crescito probably the unluckiest one out of this. He's going to be stuck behind him through the entire time unless he invents his track limits once again. He's going to get a good run out there. Up the inside will go Crescito. And it's actually not as bad as it potentially could have been. He's still within DRS, which quite frankly is the most important thing. Can I just note this battle
GC. Oh, GC and Amaze make contact.
No, again.
GC goes around. He tried to send it on the inside of Amaze into turn 1. And unfortunately, for the BMG driver, falls straight back down the field.
Can I just say, KJ is 2 seconds behind this battle for the lead. That is how powerful this undercut is around Abu Dhabi. But I did say, Amaze will probably... Amaze is going to try one stop this. He's going to try softer mediums. He'll be in this or next lap, and by that time, KJ will be on the back of him, and I'll be getting an undercut. Will it work in the long run, though? We'll have to find out. Either way, battle's still going left, right, step. We've got Grant and Crescito going side by side in turn 7. That is going to be job done for Crescito. Tibble picks up a time penalty.
Wow.
And actually, Felipe is going to go up the inside of Amaze now. Up the inside into turn 9 will go the Renault, and he will get the race lead only briefly on those medium tyres. And that is job done for the Renault, although he's got a bit of a tank tapper on the exit of 11. But nothing doing for Amaze. He can't get that possession back.
Felipe's tyres do not... Well, sorry, Amaze's tyres look in horrible condition. And to be fair, Felipe's don't look much better. So,
welcome
an indication there that...
round Abu Dhabi.
Well, yeah. Well, the last sector, in qualifying, your tyres have gone off their man in the race. Tyres look like they've screamed in agony more than the saw victim.
Amaze goes on another lap just to make this race a little bit more interesting, it seems. What a race we've been treated to so far. Great race, battles left, right and centre. Abu Dhabi is putting on an advert for LCR at the moment. And Amaze... Oh, it's close himself!
Close him!
That's pit lane.
He's trying to pit lane.
Never mind.
Possible damage.
KJ is just stuck behind the Scotsman of Amaze.
He'll send it to the hairpin, will he? No.
Tibble will, though. Tibble's going to take full advantage.
Hello?
KJ,
what the hell?
Tibble just went up the inside. KJ was kind of chilling behind Amaze, waiting for the DRS, but Tibble's having none of that. He's going to go up the inside, although KJ with a better exit is going to hold out possession. KJ now is going to be forced to the outside line, or will he go to the inside? No, go to the inside. Amaze shows him the door. Up the inside goes KJ. Don't collect Felipe. He has done. It's like
he has! And Tibble's got damage! And Sarah's going to lead! Sarah leads! And go! Timo just sliced into KJ's rear. And now Sarah, yes, Sarah is now leading this race.
No, Amaze is still leading. Tibble's
well,
got the inside.
You know what I mean?
KJ across the course to try and he's going to go back up the
Timo has damage. They both have damage.
They both have damage.
God.
Oh,
no, he's hit him. He's hit him.
The summer side. Are they going to come
Full
out alive?
contact.
They're close enough. Timble's on the inside of KJ. Meanwhile, Sarah's getting the double.
Sarah's got past the Mazed.
Sarah instantly. Chris is going to take his double line. Tibble around the outside of KJ. Oh my goodness me. What is going on here? Amazing into the pits at the end of lap 10. Finally to pit on Tibble, being surely a fresh set of medium tyres. But Tibble did exactly what Jump Up did to Riley boys. Try to take one. Ended up, well, taking one but a different way. And that was that pretty much. Unbelievable action here at LCR Season 8. The championship might be done. That doesn't stop these guys going completely and utterly at it. It's only lap 11.
Can I just remind the audience watching, Timo, Ciro started last.
He's leading.
And that was a 2.5 second lead over Timo, who has a what looks like orange or something like that wing damage.
Safety car.
Yeah, flag job happens retired. And a full safety car.
Just to make this race.
Oh god.
Just to make this race a little bit more interesting. I was genuinely fearing for the sake of this race that was going to be the moment that Sarah decides to end up checking out. No. Jump up says no. Safety car agrees. Safety car deployed. The field's going to bunch up again.
I'm calling a conspiracy.
A conspiracy for a good race, it seems. They want this actually to continue. Yes. It's not fixing the result, it's fixing a good race. And to be fair, I don't mind.
Well, actually, to be fair, the person that this helps the most is amazed.
Tim's been spun around like KJ on the safety car.
What?
What is going on? KJ.
What? What? Oh my god!
I've lost
Oh my god!
I've lost the
plot entirely. Take a break, mate. Go get yourself a glass of water, mate. I'll come with the safety car, don't worry.
KJ spins out him under safe car conditions. They can't keep it clean of the safety car.
Everybody's in. Everybody's
going to be into the pit for be surely a fresh set of medium tyres to the end of the race bar and getting dramas. Is Sarah going to get a hold up? No, it doesn't. Is anyone going to get a hold up? KJ gets 5 seconds stop going forward, taking out Tibble on the safety car. Now, he'll have his wing change. As will Tibble. Priscio's up to second. Drake's up to third. Of course, Leopard actually gets to wait behind Tibble, so that's going to affect him badly. And Mason,
I think
Brad
is
going to be in fourth place.
Oh, the Season 3 Constructors Champion, alongside yourself, now is in 4th place. Monda Brad.
Where is everyone? Boris has gone in the hard tyres. Anna has still on drums. Okay.
Felipe's screwed.
What is...
Felipe's ruined. Because he started on the mediums. We're talking another set of mediums. And now... So he's stopped... Oh, Felipe! He's got to stop again.
He's somehow gets a late safety car and everyone chucks on the set of stops. He needs another safety car, at least another virtual, at least.
Even a virtual, I don't think it's going to do very much. Drivers are all now lined up. Amazed is now a legitimate 4th place. KJ's fallen, well, P5, well, it is legitimate P5. KJ now 6th. There's Felipe in between T-Ball and KJ. Yeah, I just had 2.
Oh,
this is not what anybody expected.
This is nuts.
I was hyping this race up before as a race that was going to be pretty dull, but had an interesting strategy. What the hell was I talking about?
Yeah. Who knew Abu Dhabi could do this? Who knew?
Who knew Abu Dhabi of all tracks, had a good race in it. It's like Sochi.
Yeah. And that was a good race as well this season with the, you know.
I know. Sochi was a phenomenal race. You had Sirrett, Boris, everybody basically had a legitimate chance of winning that race. Hell, even Apex was 3rd at one point.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was the best part of the race.
LCR.
Were you watching the stream when me and Jack realised that? Yeah, were you watching that when we realised that Apex was 3rd?
Well, as in, like, on the track, or like an actual P3, like...
Yeah, he was legitimately P3.
Oh my gosh.
He was a legitimate P3.
I think I joined the stream
he
like
didn't catch
lap
it.
30. I think I joined the stream like lap 13 or something, like the midway point when Boris was leading.
Oh, yeah. That was just after the first safety car. It was the first safety car where Dan was legitimately third.
Goodness gracious me.
You'll have to ask him about it.
It's fair.
If I say it's the
I
proudest moment
don't
of
think
his
he
life.
mentioned it. I'm surprised. I don't think he's actually mentioned it to me. I'm sure. Fair enough. I mean, that's something Apex would say to me, like, cause like, you know, I was to P3 at one point. Like, effectively. Not like Monza, where he went to P3, like, just on track. P3 and an actual P3. What's it? Unless I've completely forgotten about it. But it's very much possible, but...
LCR on 5-second memory.
Great. Oh, dear.
LCM Goldfish. There you go, that's your new gamer tag.
Love it.
There you go.
Changing it now. Changing it as we speak.
Change it on Steam. That'll confuse a lot of people.
Yeah, that'll go well for AOR tonight.
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck for that, by the way.
Thank you.
You see, we're all friends at LCR, and yeah, we all give each other plenty of praise, and whenever someone's got a big raise, like for example with Leopard, he's got LCR. Well, I wish he had LCR later. He's got AOR later. Of course, we all like to congratulate each other. It's like a lot of people congratulated me on my LCR in the 250 win, which I will not stop bringing up till the day I die.
So I don't think I actually congratulate you yet. So on the topic, well done.
What?
Good job. I don't think I did actually. So well now I can congratulate you whilst I can, because in a few corners we have to.
We're about to go
shouting
mental again.
Yeah, we're gonna lose our voices yet again.
Did I stop?
For the second time in the space of what, half an hour?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Zero back into the pack up strongly. It's one of those tracks where the restart doesn't really matter around here because you can't really overtake into turn 1. But Sarah bikes to pack up, Crescito second, Drolix third, Drizzt's third, Drizzt's fourth, and Ace fifth, KJ sixth. Sarah has bolted before the final corner, quite smartly. He hasn't quite caught Crescito napping, because Crescito was actually pretty on ball for that. Sarah leads, Crescito second, Drolix third, Drizzt's fourth, fifth Amaze, sixth KJ. KJ on the outside of Amaze now into turn 1. But no, Amaze holds on pretty firmly. All up on the curb, KJ has the nab to the inside. Not quite. GC picks the penalty all the way down to P9.
Amaze, careful!
Oh my!
All over the place on the curb. KJ's going to try and go right
KJ on the outside.
Third for turn 5.
That's not overtaking place.
Slap aside to the headbit. He's got a better run. And the headbit. This move needs to be on quick because he needs to get past Brad.
Contact!
He needs to get past Brad ASAP.
Timo now on the back. Timo pulls out
Crescito,
on the Renault.
Crescito up the inside
and back up to the front. Crescito look on the inside of Sarah. Drag still there on the inside. Stays amazed. Timo hasn't gone. Felipe.
Nothing doing there. What's going on further up? Is anything going on further up?
It's absolutely pandemonium. Amaze gets close to the back of Drizzt's, but not quite.
Describe it. It's pandemonium. It's mental.
Asylum.
It's chaos. Any word you can think
it's
of.
LCR.
Because that is what fits this race. Brad has now caught the train. He's got 2 seconds to the back.
Somebody clip that. Down the inside, I think, was looking KJ, but not quite able to make the move. Brad is causing the train to end all trades. We all thought the bullet train was a master of engineering. Right now we have Brad.
That's a great quote. Great quote. Brad is definitely causing an utter train. I don't know whether to be happy or sad about it because it kind of has broken up the field a bit. It doesn't.
Who cares?
We'll go there anyway.
Racing.
It's racing. That's all we care about. That's why we're here. This is why we commentate.
It's Abu Dhabi, baby.
This is what we love. Just races like this. Just reminds us of why why we enjoy.
You don't get this in WR.
No comp. Amazed on the back of Brad on the exit of the hairpin.
KJ on the back of him as well. One of the Haas losing.
What's going to happen down the straight then? Who's going to be making moves?
Chaos.
Not by KJ. Is going to be having a go on Amaze.
KJ's going for it.
Trying to go on Brad. We'll find out very shortly. KJ Up the inside, maybe? No. Felipe up the inside, no.
Felipe defending
around the
Timo.
outside.
Oh, Felipe makes contact with KJ. Timo is not very happy with KJ.
Timo's got a good run. Amaze's got a good run on Brad as well. Surely Amaze's got to make this move on Brad. You've got to make it now. He's going to be up the inside.
No.
He tries to.
Yes.
He does up the inside. Drives the Scotsman.
Brad left him
Can he
room.
get that P4? Can he make it? Well, yes, he can.
KJ.
KJ's going up the inside as
Oh,
well. Brad is just
beautiful.
Beautiful move from
He's getting
KJ.
bullied.
Brad is going to be getting bullied now. This is when the chain reaction starts for the Ferrari. Timo's going to be able to go up the inside into the hotel section, surely. No, he actually
Let
doesn't.
the fall begin.
Thinks better of it.
Brad
He's
makes a
gonna
bit of a
take his
mistake.
qualified line. Through here, no, he doesn't. Actually keeps it sensible. Good on you, Timo. Felipe actually cuts that corner big time. Actually, VLC GC's going to be able to go into the multiple corner. Is he? No, he's not. What's going on further back?
KJ's
off
found
the track.
Narnia.
KJ's off the track. Brad is still holding this straight up as it just breaks up. Timo's going to go to the outside. Round the outside, Timo. This is not a conventional overtaking spot, but Timo's have to make it work.
He's done it,
Indeed, he does. Round the outside. Goes the Alfa Romeo. Felipe, can he do
Boris
anything?
and LK.
On the Ferrari.
Boris and LK pulled together.
Of turn 3.
PTN 11.
VLC for
Oh, GC off in the background. Mulder on the inside of Boris. Boris on the inside of LK. These guys all long-standing members of LCR, of course. Boris has to go to the outside. Mulder sends it down the inside. GC's retired on track. Thank the loving hell there's no safety car.
Breathe. What's going on? KJ's going up the inside of Amaze.
KJ back with Amaze.
Up the inside goes KJ.
Oh.
Here he goes.
Goes free deep with the brake. Contact.
Amaze makes contact with it. That's going to allow Tibor and Felipe maybe to go through. Well, definitely Tibor. Job done for Tibor. Amaze falls like a stone.
Now the battle
Sarah picks up
resumes.
a time penalty. Draylix is on the back of Cruzeiro as well. What's going on further back? I can't even keep up. Okay, it's getting past Brad.
Pandemonium.
It is utter pandemonium here in Abu Dhabi. Here at Yas Island. Apex picks up a time penalty. Pours it into the points. He's past Brad. Mulder's going past Brad as well.
Oh,
Apex is now, well, these two are like many positions apart. Now the line is third on track.
Yeah.
Tibor. Well, KJ picking up a penalty. Tibor all over the back of it. Amaze also with a second, as is DTO Felipe, but he still has a stop to make because he has to use 2 different tyre compounds.
Do you think it's worth right now just checking the penalty system? Checking the penalties.
Yeah.
Because right now, I think we need something a bit more relaxing rather than. Oh, there's more overtaking!
What's going on here then?
Oh dear. Timo had a look down the inside of KJ. I thought he was going to make the move. Wasn't quite able. Now the DRS straight is now available. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
Timo to look at. Drake's actually going to stay behind. He chucks it down and done. Timo knows going to have a go on KJ. Will KJ defend? Indeed he does. He's going to force Timo to the outside. Who's going to be last lane breakers? Into turn 7. KJ holds it down the inside and he forces Timo to yield. Timo's going to go for the better exit. Out of turn 8, he's going to have a go on the run up to turn 9. What's happening further back? Further in front though, Drake's going up the inside. Cruzeiro into turn 9. What's going on further back? Timo is going to the inside.
KJ's had a go on Timo. I think Timo's done it.
Timo up
Timo is through. Up in a P4.
Job
Dralex
done.
is through up in a P2. I'm just going to have to, pending my terrible maths, I think Dralex actually going to secure second in the championship at the moment.
Oh gosh.
Pending my terrible maths. I think all at the moment, currently, Dralex is going to actually get P2 in the championship. Pending, of course, the guy got a 9 in maths as terrible maths.
Well, we'll just see what happens.
Unfortunately, I'm educated.
We've just got to see what happens in this race. The only thing relaxing at this moment in time is Sarah, who's got a 3-second lead. Who I actually, well, he's just going to break that apart because I believe Dralex doesn't have a penalty. Indeed, he doesn't. Sarah does have 2 penalties.
2.8.
No. He has 2 penalties.
Oh,
and
wow.
actually in the lead of the race.
Wait, what? Hello. More things are happening.
Many things are occurring. Many things are happening. What is going on? We do not know, but we're just enjoying it at this moment in time. Cruzeiro, the DRS of Dralex.
There's more action in this race than children who will be born after the beginning of coronavirus.
No comment on that. Cruzeiro and Dralex into turn 7. There's
Oh,
sideways
dearie me.
into turn 7 on entry. They lose a good half a second or so as a result. Dranex is not happy.
Dranex is weaving
He's
his dark
all
with
over
that.
the place. That's not going to help his straight last speed. Cristiano's now going to go to the outside of turn 9. Dranex is marching on the brakes. What's going on further back? We've got yellows in sector 2. What is going on? KJ.
Boris had contact with Boulder. KJ had to go back on T-Bolt. And Maze picks up a penalty just behind them.
The one thing I forgot about this is straight up an unbelievable race, but I think we're finding out or remembering that this is also penalty town as well.
This and Russia are the two worst tracks on the game. Maybe Italy as well for penalties.
There's quite a few
T-Bolt with another penalty.
I just don't see disqualification. Because, well,
I wouldn't put it past somebody. I saw it in ERC the other day. Back on Tuesday. So it's not the first time I've commentated one this week, and I hope it's not, but it's for 2019, of course. The only running LCR Europe driver is Dylan Drums, currently in P13, behind Brad, who, remember at one point Brad was 4th. And it's the reason why we now have this segregation up at the front of the field, between the top 3 and then the rest of the field. In fact, the gap between Jolix and Sierra is now up to 4.2 seconds. Sierra might still break this gap, you know.
Well, he's got what? He's got 9 laps to achieve 2 seconds. That is a job for Sierra. We've got Mulder and LK going side by side. Mulder's going to get that move done on the McLaren.
That's the problem is, that's Sierra-able.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
It goes... No,
oh, Mulder!
Mulder with the back. We've actually got... Well, there we go. Side by side then for the battle for 8.
Oh dear.
LK gets the move done. Bryce is going to try and get up the inside of Mulder as well, but nothing doing there. And while Mulder got the move on LK down the back straight into turn 7. Lost it out of turn 8. Lose position to turn 9. And actually loses on the exit of turn 12 as well. Bryce will say thank you very much. Up the inside. How many times we've seen Bryce go side by side into the hotel section? I do not know, but here we go. Bryce gets that move done. And to be quite honest, it's probably been one of the most calming moves. That's probably not the right word, but straightforward, shall we say, when you compare it to everything else we've seen so far in this Grand Prix. Timbo has actually climbed that gap down to Cristiano as well. It took half a second out of him in that lap alone. So we could see, okay, it's not the battle for the lead, but we could see the battle for the second and the battle for fourth just jump into one huge battle for second from, what, 7th down, or not 7th, second all the way down to 7th.
7th?
7th down to 7th.
7th would be a bit of an
Good English. Good English. Either way. Anyway. KJ meanwhile is in the nearest to Tibble, so that's going to hold any progress. Tibble
Crescito.
Here goes KJ. Ooh. Up the inside. Goes to Williams, actually very aggressively cuts off. Tibble, he runs wide. Actually, as a result, breaking a bit too late. That's going to allow Tibble to have a good exit on the run up, or out of turn 8, on the run up to turn 9. Crescito's in the DRS with Drex, but he's not going to be making anything work there. Tibble has breezed right back past KJ into turn 9. Felipe's going up the inside as well. No, he's not. Oh boy.
We have 8.5 laps to go here. It's been... It has been
I can breathe sad at the rate this race is ending. I don't know which way to feel.
Yeah, I think both of which are accurate emotions right now, sir.
Yeah.
Well, as you said, only 8 laps to go now as Sarah crosses the line. This has been absolutely mental.
He's still going to pull out a second.
Sarah leads, Dralik second, Crescito third, T-Bell fourth, Mulder picks up penalty down in P10. Let's have a look, see. So Dralik's still without a single warning, I'll tell you what.
Fair play. But this is why it's now the lead of the race at the moment in time when you put it on penalties.
Crescito, however, will not get in front of Sierra. Currently, results stand as Dralik, Sierra, Crescito, because I'm not sure how many penalties T-Ball's got, but I think he's got 3.
I think that's right. Well, check. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4 actually for the Alfa Romeo.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
Felipe. Felipe's still amazed.
Job done for Felipe, even though he's kept a bit again.
He's a mood.
That's this race.
He's a mood there.
Despite we've got, what, many battles. We've got, well, actually, forget that. Cristiano's going on the inside of Trailex into turn 9. Trailex lay on the brakes. He's going to give us as little room as possible.
Contact.
And that's good defence from Trailex there. Good job, and he holds his his P1. I think that's going to go, though, within the next lap or two, because that gap is only 3 tenths.
I think it really depends on these two squabbling. It seems like Dralex is able to match Syrah's pace. I mean, in fact, if I'm right in saying, Dralex is yet to win a race this season on track. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that.
No, so, Mexico, last race.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, he did beat Boris to the line.
Yeah.
That was literally a week ago, Ben.
you know that race that happened like last week? You know, the very last race?
Yeah.
Felipe
had a
is
phenomenal
into the pits.
And also
Maze
Maze.
in the pit lane!
What?
And Maze has pinned in the pit lane!
Oh my god!
What is this race not seen? I have no clue! Felipe jumps on the stairs, starts just dropping all the way to where he's last on track.
Oh.
Here comes Crisio on Trailex. Into turn 9, it's Crisio going to do, I think the bang is off the inside, into turn 7, goes to Toro Rosso, can he get that done? Indeed he can. Job done for the Toro Rosso Crisio. I do not know what we're yet to see in this Grand Prix. I think we've seen it all. It's
rain! I think the thing we get to see is rain and teammates kill each other. But to be fair, I'd like to point out, both Ferraris are 9th and 10th right now, legitimately.
Oh gosh.
Shut up, man, you idiot.
No, never mind.
Oh!
There goes Dylan and Felipe on the
dear.
inside of Brad, so that separates that battle.
Oh! Last gets loose. Now Felipe around the outside. He's going to charge on these soft tyres. Potential P6 in the line for Felipe, even keep his tyres in good condition. I'm annoyed about that for Ferrari because I believe Brad has only scored 1 point all year. Yeah, Brad only 1 point all season. Danny gets another penalty, which is a shame, but it's all very interesting at the moment. Cyril Lee is Crisito second, third Dralex. Both a very charging T-Bolt, who is now broken the DRS to KJ. Don't ask me.
I mean, well, it's on the cusp and he's actually within a couple of tenths of Dralex and Crisito, so...
Reminder is 12 seconds.
Yeah, true. We'll see. Did KJ get the DRS to wonder?
Oh! KJ has the rear end grip right now of a toad. Just sliding everywhere.
And he's not got the DRS either, so...
Yeah.
KJ misses out then on the DRS to Tibor, as Tibor was dragging him along to the battle for what is P2, at least on track. We know Dralex is going to get it. On track at least. Wood's gone for the time being. Let's check Stur's penalty count whilst we can. He has got...
Still only 6 seconds at the moment, I believe.
Still 6 seconds, and he's got another warning as well. So, as Crisito's well wide on the exit of turn 12.
Yeah. It's on board with Dralex there. It was fairly disgusting. LK is all catch a brief. Yeah, this is the first time this race I've actually been able to have a look at the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
BMG Gurki, which is VLC GC, T-Bow's card leg backwards and hit the front of mine, so Spanning just gave up. Right. That's what happened to GC, unfortunately. Pete is mocking my reminder of the winning LCR 250. And we have the line merchant himself, BMG Hawks. Here.
Ooh. I think what he's been saying, or just he's around.
Just
KJ's out! KJ's lost at the exit of turn 3!
What the hell?
KJ's lost at turn 3!
My god!
Oh no, it's just manually retired, he must have lost a throw wheel or something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this wing on the right hand side of the circuit nearly makes contact with the AI of Mulder, who by the way just got caught by 2.5 seconds on the lap by Felipe.
Oh,
KJ. Oh, Brad's gone as well. Brad dropped it as well.
Has Felipe got any penalties? No, he doesn't.
Oh. Is he within 12 seconds of Timo? No. You can tell by Boris.
No, he isn't. It could be. If he catches Boris and gains that enough time, then it could be.
Well, he's catching Mulder by a lot.
It's just Crescio guy.
Sarah's going to the penalty!
Oh my
Sarah
goodness!
going to the penalty! And he's made a mistake as well! In fact, I think he's hit the wall. He's lost a lot of time. I can't see the damage, he's not showing me yet.
Yeah, we can't see.
No damage. But he lost 6/10 of the corner. And then picked another penalty. So right now, Drix is going to win the race. And Crescito's going to come second with Sarah third. What was your prediction again?
It was Crescio, Dralex, Sarah, wasn't it?
Yeah. You're actually going to get all three on the podium.
On the podium, Crescio only has a penalty. What's Dralex's situation? Still only the one warning.
Oh, God.
What is this race?
T-Ball's coming as well. T-Ball's going to will he have a big factor in this race?
T-Ball.
Mine's sorted. I did have it at the start of the race.
T-Ball is coming to the party.
It's sorted now.
I'm getting involved in this battle for second. Sarah, though, needs to gain, what, 3.5 seconds this? 3.5 seconds still needs to gain in 3 and a bit laps.
He's losing time.
He's losing time.
Crescio's
broken down off straight legs.
Oh my God!
Crescio's leading because he's only got a penalty. He's only got one, I think.
No, Drix hasn't got a penalty though.
Oh, true. Yeah, but if Crescio breaks the DRS, which he has, he gains 3 seconds.
Timo with another penalty.
Penalty, so actually Boris. No, not. I think Boris has got penalties as well. We eject penalties.
Boris has got one. Oh, Boris has got a penalty. Oh.
He's got the one.
Boo. Call Boris, get a second, mate. I really shouldn't be cheering on and
seriously losing time.
He's lost another 3/10.
And Crescio only needs to gain another 1.5 seconds.
I wonder.
And Crescio's going to win the race.
I wonder if Sarah's got that damage where you can't see it, but you can't see it visually. But it's there.
Green or light yellow or something. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. I'm colorblind, so I can't tell. But yeah.
Maybe. I want to know if that penalty was unjust, and if he gets removed, I want to know once the players pick up another warning anyway. So.
That's
it.
Done,
so he's got that third penalty anyway, regardless.
Crescio has one penalty.
He has one penalty, but he has been exceeding.
T-Ball's in DRS to Dralex.
This race is going beyond.
Crescio
has been extending that section under the hotel.
Oh, yeah. Crescio gets the penalty. Sarah's still going to come second. Dralex is still going to win this race. Wait, what's the gap between Dralex and Sarah? 6.6 seconds, never mind. Yeah, finally in the last sector, Dylan's made a mistake! Dylan's out! Brad's gonna get a point!
Go on, Brad!
For the first time this season, both Ferraris are gonna score points!
Felipe
gets a penalty!
That's gonna affect
He's in the back of Boris! But, hang on, Felipe might still get fourth! Because he's on the... Timo's penalties! In fact... Right, he needs to gain 2.8 seconds.
And past Boris as well. In space of 2 laps. Where has this race gone?
Thank you, Revo. Thank you. Sarah doesn't have any damage. His tyres are just completely dead. Sarah's worked his tyres to the bone. Thank you, Revo. I think I said that right. I probably didn't. I don't know.
Revo, I don't way, know. The tyres of Sarah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because obviously tyre wear around here. In all the chaos, we forgot how big the tyre wear is, and well, there you go. Sarah's been struggling. He's on the pad. Around Abu Dhabi, probably not the best combination. Crescio gets that gap under 5 seconds.
So close between Timo and Dralex. Timo could completely change this race. If only KJ was still, this would still be even more confused. This could be a race completely changing move. Felipe gets past Boris. Timo around the outside. Drelix still wins. Timo is through. Up in a P3.
Get the leaders,
Felipe's past Boris. So the gap between them right now is 5.2 seconds between Ciro and Gracito. 6.6 back to Timo. And then the gap to Drelix is 7.1. Ciro needs to try and pull 1.9 seconds, which just isn't going to happen. Felipe
is losing the back end down the bottom of the corner.
Felipe is close to taking Timo. I wonder if Ciro's near a penalty. Not a penalty, near a puncher. You know Ty is better than me. That front left looks like it's EP.
Oh, yeah, that's grating. That's great on the front left. Meanwhile, we've got to see what's going on. It's the last lap of what has been a mental Grand Prix.
Breathless.
In Abu Dhabi. What a race we've been treated to. It's the last lap of the Grand Prix. We still have no clue what's going to happen. It looks like, from what me and Ben can both gather, Drelix on penalties.
Mathematically speaking, at the moment, Drelix is your race winner.
We think Drelix on penalties is going to pick up the race win. He's still on the one more
think.
So, he just needs to keep it on the island pretty much and without losing too much time. What's the gap?
Oh, Felipe only needs 8 tenths. Felipe might still get 4.
Oh my
He only
goodness.
needs 8 tenths. Which I think... Wait, Mace is out. T-Ball's going to fall to 5th.
Either way,
Very quick maths.
I'll let you figure that out. I'll commentate on the remaining.
It's fine. You know what? It doesn't matter.
After this race, 1.3 seconds is needed for BRL Circuit. Can he get that in another second? We don't know. We'll find out very shortly. So, rounds penultimate corner. He's going to round the final corner. We'll see who's a champion. He's going to win the race on track, but due to the penalties, we'll find out what's going to happen. Stir wins the race on track. What's going to happen behind him? Cristiano is next across the line. He'll go P2 on track. He's P2 over the line. Drelix wins.
Drelix has done it.
8 tenths of a second. Nearly 9 tenths.
T-Ball's got this.
What?
Felipe's got this, I think.
Yes,
he has.
A double
Felipe P4.